in this one. Feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff level opponent.
So the New York starting five. We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Now Brunson. After Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Brunson, good.
You try to stay as much as you can connected with Brunson, but he just knows how much space he needs to squeeze one off.
Bridges against Kuzma. Lillard, right side. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Giannis sets a screen for Prince. Launches a three. And the Bucks miss again. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Brunson against Lillard. The kick out to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lillard. Prince outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bridges. And here's Prince outside. And the three ball is good. Prince has got 6.
Well, if the defense is going to give that up, Taurean Prince is going to take full advantage of it.
From deep, Brunson. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard looking around. Fires for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. There's the triple. No good. Shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They get it again. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Anunoby kicks to Towns. Fires from way outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But great, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. And I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Devin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. With the drive. Oh!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Out to Bridges. They need this. New York, no good that time either. Bucks leading by 9. Lillard way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brunson the pass to Hart, and stolen by Lillard. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Brunson against Lillard. Giannis kicks to Prince. Over in the corner, Lillard. This one for three. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And the Bucks with possession here. After New York gets the 3, Trent kicks to Portis. Trent, a screen on Robinson. Back to Trent. Porter in the corner. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Takes it inside. Payne passes to Achua. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in.
Substitution. Number 8. OG.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Trent against Bridges. There's a good screen. Green dishes to Giannis. Clock at 6. No one near him. Robinson pulls it in.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Porter. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
There's the drive. Here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter.
Pull-up jumper, such an essential part to Brunson's game.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Brunson against Lillard. Shoots over Brunson, and there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Prince. Lillard's got 5 points so far. Brunson against Lillard. Achua kicks to Anunoby. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Lopez outside. Pass to Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Nick Bride's checked in. Portis can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And it's Towns missing.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Nice shot by Portis.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
Knicks trail by 13. To the left side wing. Achua. New York, no good that time either. Milwaukee has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
And it's Towns missing. Milwaukee leading by 15. Outside Portis. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Lillard finds Prince. Lillard is screen on Bridges. Takes a 3. And it's Lillard missing.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Up top, Kuzma. Brunson covering. Prince's shot is good. Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Out to Bridges. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Here to the center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the power forward.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
To the right side. Lillard bounce pass. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Puts it up. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Towns the screen. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Out to Brunson. Clock at 4. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Off target from outside. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They led by as many as 18 points. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And here is Bridges after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. From downtown, offensive rebound. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. It's deflected. And here's Prince outside. Another miss by Prince.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Hart. Takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. The three, Bridges. And the rejection by Giannis. Shoots the three. And the Bucks miss again. Knicks trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Bucks shooting the ball at 42%. Lopez, no luck. The Knicks shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Pass to Hart. A three ball. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Lillard against Brunson. Trent's outside. Back to Lillard. The three. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Brunson, here we go. Hart, wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Milwaukee leading by 18. And it's Trent in the corner. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Achua. Now the Knicks with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Brunson outside. From past the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Trent can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Trent outside. Lopez sets a screen for Trent. Pass to Giannis. 1 second left. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3. Payne gets a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. For 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Pass to Green. Trent, right side. And here is Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 5. Sweet move. Portis, the pass to Green. On the wing, Porter. Payne covering.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wasted no time on that one.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Down low. Stolen away. He's got a clear path. From deep three-point land. And another 3 for New York.
Like to see Payne just move the ball like that.
There goes Giannis. It's rebounded by New York.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Towns with the steal. Over in the corner, McBride. Pass to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Brunson against Lillard. Prince dishes to Antetokounmpo. But three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns is... Brunson kicks to Towns. Back to Brunson. Pass to Achua. Here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, there are not a lot of ways that Bridges is unable to score. This time he shows off the floater. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Anunoby passes to Achua. Offline with his three. Milwaukee leading by 9. Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Prince driving in. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 9. Brunson scanning the floor. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Lillard against Brunson. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Brunson. Prince grabs the miss. Kuzma outside. It's tipped. And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs, right? And much appreciated. matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Lillard, the pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. Prince outside. Over Caldwell Pope. Prince can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Banchero kicks to Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. And the Bucks with possession. It's a three-point game. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Sinks the triple.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
And Wagner has it in the corner. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And the Bucks with possession here. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the score by Damian Lillard. Tries the spin move. Banchero passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And it's Suggs missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kuzma against Suggs. Kuzma with a screen on Banchero. Here's Prince. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Carter with a screen on Prince. Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Lillard kicks to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Carter with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Giannis outside. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. From past the arc. And here is Prince. Pass to Lopez. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wagner. Suggs passes to Wagner. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Prince with a screen on Suggs. For the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Bitadze's checked in. And some changes here for the Bucks. Sims is checked in. And Trent subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. Sims kicks to Trent. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Portis sets the pick for Trent. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Bitadze. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Trent can't hit. Doesn't go for it. And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 6. And we'll get the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Black. Isaac out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. Trent passes to Portis. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Porter, no luck. Orlando leading by 3. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Green kicks to Trent. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Black. The three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Trent outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Bitadze can't hit.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Trent can't hit. Magic leading by 3. Knocked loose. Anthony with it. Picked up by Portis. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Here's Black. It's good from long range. Black's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. BA, thanks. Here's Porter, and it's Trent in the corner. Fires it up. Gets to the corner and buries it. And now just a 1-point Magic lead. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster is different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel is not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Portis for three. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got himself on the board with three there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in front of Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Lillard dishes to Prince. Fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Carter looking around. Wagner from long range. Connects from three-point range. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando. Prince in the corner. The tray. Carter pulls it in. Now, here's Wagner from the arc. And that one is off. And so, it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Orlando leading by 7. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Lopez for 3. And there's Lillard on the assist by Lopez. Lillard's got 5.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. And here's Prince outside. Carter pulls it in. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And Lillard kicks to Prince. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Caldwell Pope passes to Banchero. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
It's Prince on the wing. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. There goes Giannis. Here's Prince. Lopez finds Prince. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters, people take care of your bags, we stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Suggs. He has yet to score. 1:39 left to play in the third. Outside Prince. Lillard outside. Prince outside. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Trent with the wide open look. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. And a deep three from Prince. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And the Bucks with some changes. Smith comes in for Brook Lopez. And Bobby Portis subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Anthony against Trent. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Livingston's checked in, and Porter subbed in for Taurean Prince. No problems knocking that one down. Livingston's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And Porter comes to help. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee's gone down 10-1 since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Outside Portis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Wagner outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Well, it's been an exciting game. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Black and Harris are the guard set. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Another shot. They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's foul number 2 for him. Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. It's stolen by Green. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Milwaukee. Wagner on the wing. Defended by Portis. And stolen by Portis. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace. Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Rollins checked in for Kevin Porter. Banchero outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Portis can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Black, no good. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Prince misses.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Took him no time at all on that one. Wagner's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. The Magic also changing it up. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wagner comes in for Black, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Gary Harris. And it's Lillard missing. Carter with it, guarded now by Prince. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Lillard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Carter finds Caldwell Pope. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here's Prince outside. Traps in the tray.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense overcommitting.
Carter. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And the Bucks, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. They push it up 4 on 3. Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Carter. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Bucks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Now Suggs softly drops in the floater. And the Magic lead by 13.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence
in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paolo Banchero.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Smith checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Pankanaji, and the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Portis, the bounce pass. Rollins against Banchero. Here's Wagner. The rebound by the Bucks. Jackson has the open look, and the Bucks miss again. Orlando dictating the flow. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Harris outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin.
Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at center. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. Banchero outside. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Towns passes to Brunson. Inside. Stolen by Carter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Going inside. Wagner on the wing. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Brunson. Right side, Anunoby. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Now the Magic with it. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Brunson. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Oh, got that one up quick.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. There's the three. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Suggs finds Wagner. Suggs with a screen on Anunoby. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over Bridges. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. That three's off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns can't get it to go. Tipped. Out to the right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. Buries it from three.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
The shot by Towns, no good. Magic trail by 3. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Great D that time from Banchero. Here's Orlando. Outside Carter. Bridges with it. Wagner picks him up. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Pure from three-point range. Brunson's got 6 points.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
Suggs with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Suggs against Brunson. Pass to McBride. Launches a three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
From behind the arc. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Knicks leading by 3. Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. There. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
They've got Precious Achiuwa, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Magic trail by 6. Anthony, the pass to Black. From the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Right side Payne. Fires for 3. New York again can't hit. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Oh, a cameo from a boogie with a hoodie.
His Knicks are up, and he's got to be feeling good. Always great to see your hometown team put on performances like this.
And the Knicks making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. New York leading by 6. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. For Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Doris OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. Magic trail by 3. Three-pointer, Anthony. Achiuwa with a rebound. Achiuwa's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. And the Knicks miss again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Bridges outside. Anunoby passes to McBride. Nails it from beyond the arc. McBride's got 6 points.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
The 3 from Suggs. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York leading by 4. Achiuwa passes to Bridges. From outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
The 3 from Banchero. Pass to Black. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. The 3. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 7. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Wagner out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. So for the Knicks, Robinson. Robinson comes in for Achua, and it's McBride in for Bridges. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. Brunson surveys, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Towns. Nice shot from the wing. Towns has got 5.
Well, what else can you do as a defender? But Towns just takes pride in hitting tough shots over the defense.
Wagner for 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Towns. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Towns against Carter. He shoots again. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Isaac. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, the defender just bites on the pump fake by Jonathan Isaac. Good job getting that defender in the air.
Lataze's checked in for Orlando. And here's New York now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
In for the Magic, number 34.
Outside Brunson. Misses the 3. Magic trail by 10. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suggs with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Orlando again missing. And the Knicks shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Caldwell Pope for 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 6.
3 points.
9 seconds left in the second. Outside Brunson. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the court for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the 1.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Now here's Suggs. Give him 8. Here's Wagner. No good, off the front rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And stolen by Bridges. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on Brunson. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Carter. Back to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Three-pointer, no good. Magic trail by 5. Stolen by Bridges. Left side Brunson. Anunoby for 3. Back to Brunson. From deep. Tipped away.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Black's checked in for Orlando. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning. Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. From distance, Paolo. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there are so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Achua's checked in for New York. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. And here's Wagner. Back to Banchero. Here's Black. And it's all from three-point range. New York leading by 6. Right side Achua. Connects from downtown. Achua's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And Carroll passes to Black. Carter, a screen on Brunson. Here's Black. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. For 3, Bridges. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Suggs with a screen on Brunson to halt the run. And it's Suggs with the 3. Suggs has got 11.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Carter. And another 3 for Orlando.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Banchero. Pass to Black. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Wagner for 3. Nails it from 3. 7 points in the game.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Going all the way to the rack. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end it.
And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. We've got OG Anunoby. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Payne in at point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. In transition, the Magic on the run. And Carroll getting busy on the break.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
Anunoby for 3. Sinks it from distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Anthony with it. Towns covering. Anthony, the pass to Batadze. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And a change for the Magic. Suggs is checked in for Isaac. Out of bounds, it'll be New York's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. The shot by Payne, no good. Magic trail by 6. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Banchero the screen. From deep three-point range. Suggs, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside McBride. Back to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Launches it. Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Black. Knocks down the long J.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Robinson in the post. Working on Batadze. Puts it up. New York again can't hit.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for New York.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
New York leading by 5. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. That shot wide open.
Cole Anthony's been around the game a long time, folks. Don't think he doesn't relish these opportunities.
Robinson passes to Payne. Now Towns. Guarded by Banchero. The jump hook. Towns can't get it to go. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Payne against Suggs. McBride sends it home from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Drains the triple. Anthony's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Payne. The 3 is up. Kicks it out Towns. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Here's Banchero. Suggs outside. Here's Black. The kick out to Banchero. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. New York leading by 5. Payne on the bounce. Pass to McBride. Towns outside. Over Banchero. Towns can't get it to go.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
The 3. It's rebounded by Batadze.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
3-pointer, Anthony. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to McBride. Outside Anunoby. Ooh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Carroll, right side. Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now here's Brunson. With the fadeaway. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Lillard misses. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Here's Brunson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Got us a screen on Brunson. Here's Lillard. Prince against Bridges. The kick out to Lopez. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And that one's good. Towns.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Prince after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now Lillard, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns, trains the three-pointer.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Out to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Achua, he's checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor with your New York Knicks.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Giannis grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a deep three from Lillard. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Here's Lillard. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Lillard, the pass to Prince. Lillard against Brunson. Lillard dishes to Lopez. And the three off target. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Pass to Achua. Lopez with the steal. The shot. Prince misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Knicks lead 13-12.
There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lillard. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lillard's got 8 points.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
And that one's good. Towns.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Taurean Prince. Now, here's Trent. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Over to the left wing. McBride. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Portis a screen on Hart. Trent, that's a two-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. New York. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo finds Green. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. The 3. No good there. Giannis high post. Working on Payne. Trent with the wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Trent's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Porter inside. Defended by McBride. And to Antetokounmpo. Shot's good.
And Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
They kick it out to Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Milwaukee with the ball. After New York gets the 3, scooped up. Portis inside the three-point line, and that one's on target from the wing.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
Here's McBride. Out to the right wing. Here's Achua. Good on the three-point shot. Achua's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Knicks trail by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Antetokounmpo kicks to Green. Off target with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Launches from deep. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
It's so about Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's open. They kick it out to Green. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
3 points.
Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Achua, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. New York shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Porter. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's McBride. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McBride's got 9.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 2. And now thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's Hart. Milwaukee with the rebound. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Brunson. Brunson takes off. And there it is for him. Brunson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks. The Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. Prince finds Giannis.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
For the lead. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. It's Prince on the wing. 3-pointer, Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 4 assists in the game. Puts the move on. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Giannis passes to Lopez. It's tipped. Brunson with it. Lillard picks him up. Out left to the wing. Lopez against Towns. Over Lopez. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And here's Giannis from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges inside the three-point line. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. There's Lopez with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Bridges.
First team foul.
Trent's checked in for the Bucks.
Number 5, Gary Trent Jr.
Towns fires from way outside. New York, no good that time either. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Number 5, Precious Achua.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Towns against Lopez. Towns, no luck.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
New York trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Floats one up. Hard against Lopez. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Miles McBride's checked in for Achua. Fires away from way outside. Hurt. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. From deep, Giannis. Prince wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Hart. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And Prince has got the ball here for Milwaukee, leading by 5. No good on the 3. New York shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. It's too hard. Over in the corner, McBride gets it to go from beyond the arc. McBride's got 12 points in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Poke loose. Hart with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Brunson with a clean look. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
On deep, Trent. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson goes in. Here's Hart. No good from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
From downtown, and the Bucks miss again. On the wing, Bridges. Shoots over Lillard. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Knicks out front, leading by... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Knicks with the lead, so with Lillard on the bench. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
And, you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you, a willing facilitator.
They get the rebound. New York leading by 4. Payne with it, now guarded by Porter. Ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Here's McBride. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Bucks passing it around. Outside Porter. There's the triple. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
There's the three. It's the three-point bomb. McBride's got 12 points in just the second half. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
The offensive rebound. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Knicks lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to McBride. Anunoby outside. Back to McBride. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Towns, the pass to McBride. No good with the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a one-point game. Anunoby, no good. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And here is Trent outside. Here's Giannis. Pass to Portis. Green kicks to Portis. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's McBride. Drops in the tray off the fast break. McBride's got 12 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Fades back. Towns, no luck. Milwaukee's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. On deep, Trent. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Giannis kicks to Lopez. And here's Prince outside. Trifecta.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Brunson with it. Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And New York making a change here. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Prince. Oh, off target. Off on that one. So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Banchero right side. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Prince. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's Prince on the wing. Now here's Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Kept alive. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. Banchero outside. Carter, a screen on Antetokounmpo. The three from Banchero. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Orlando with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Hey, the form, the release, everything in sync and lined up. Fun watching Caldwell Pope shoot the ball like this.
Lillard passes to Prince. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Caldwell Pope for 3. Fires in the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell Pope lets it go.
Knocks down the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
It was stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Prince can't hit. Orlando trailing here. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Pass to Prince. Caldwell Pope against Lillard. The 3 from Prince. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And the Magic pushing it up now. Suggs against Prince. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Orlando making a switch here. Lataze's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Suggs finds Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on Prince. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Portis. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Now here's Lillard. Lets it go. Portis' shot is off. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Harris is checked in for Isaac. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Back to Anthony. Out to Harris. Here's Black. Pass to Batase. 4-3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Portis for 3. And that's not going to go. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Batase. Then there's Banchero, and it's Black in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time. And it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Here's Black. He's guarded by Porter. Portis with the steal. And they're on the run. Trent for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Trent's got 5 points.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Shoots. Trent's shot is off.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Isaac finds Banchero. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Trent for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here's Black. Out to Anthony. Pass to Isaac. Hey, from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A clear look for Green. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
The ball's knocked loose. Banchero surveys. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Here's Batase. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Trent for 3. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Anthony. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's Black. Out to Anthony. Jacks up a three. Hits the trifecta. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Banchero. And here's Green from the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. So it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Porter. Outside, Green. Shot to stop the run. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. He's got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Portis. 3 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. From deep three-point land. Lillard can't get it to go. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. For 3. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Out to the right wing. Lopez finds Prince, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The 3 from Prince. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Out to Lillard. From downtown. Yes, sir. You can count on Dame from deep.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Caldwell-Pope for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Shot from the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Magic leading by 4. Here's Suggs. Right side, Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Orlando.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Black's checked in for Orlando. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Trent's checked in. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Black. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Trent for 3. On target from range. Trent's got 11 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end. A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Orlando making some changes. Batase comes in for Carter, and Wagner subbed in for Banchero. Sims, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Drops in the 3.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Here's Batase. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 59 seconds left in the third. Prince, the pass to Trent. Pass to Sims. Out to Portis from the lead. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Trent for 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Black. There's the triple. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Corner shot. Trent outside. Here he goes. Tipped. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Bucks ahead, up by 1. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Orlando trailing here. The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Mo Wagner is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Back to Wagner. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Trent. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Harris outside. The kick out to Banchero. The 3 is up. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on Kevin Porter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Prince is checked in for Green. Banchero against Trent. Pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Back to Trent. Fires the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs left side. That's tipped. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Shoots it from the corner. That one's good. Nothing but net. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Harris. The Bucks also with a sub. Green's checked in for Trent. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Carter.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Caldwell Pope against Green. Wagner on the wing. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Suggs. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside for Porter. Launches a 3. He drops it from range.
Huge points from Porter Jr. Fearless in big moments.
Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Back to Caldwell Pope. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Wagner against Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Wagner for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds now. Lillard against Suggs. To the wing on the left. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez for 3. The rebound by Carter. And Orlando shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Picked by Prince. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Count it!
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's De Silva. Suggs outside. There's the drive. Oh, deflected. It was stolen by Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Suggs outside. Caldwell Pope for three. He can't get it to go, so Milwaukee wins it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
And Orlando starts out with the ball. And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got OG Anunoby. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Hart, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Now Anunoby. Here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Carter with a screen on Hart. And Carroll passes to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. He was all alone on that one.
Defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Back to Hart. Out to Brunson. And here is Hart. 6 points for him. And yes, it's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Hart with it. Picked up by Suggs. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. Hart against Suggs. No coverage that time. And it's 8 points for Josh Hart.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Trains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. Looking for Banchero and gets it there. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And finish off by Wagner.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Fires from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Looking to end the run. Out to Brunson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Hart against Suggs. Brunson with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. The Magic have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Suggs passes to Caldwell Pope. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Brunson. Count the basket. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He knocks it. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is...
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Knicks out front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Cameron Payne. Bridges out there with Achua. Then it's Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is dad, Cole Anthony. He has his in the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
Pass to McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Black kicks to Banchero. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Banchero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Bridges. Three-pointer. That one, no good. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Bitadze. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. McBride finds Bridges. Stolen away. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in for Jonathan Isaac. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. On the wing, Anunoby. Bridges outside. The 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in. McBride with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. McBride passes to Bridges. Towns against Carter. 5 to shoot. Bridges inside the three-point line. New York, no good that time either. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner comes in for Black, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Cole Anthony. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. Brunson against Suggs. Here's Anunoby. That one's off. Still out of sync. Magic leading by 4. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, the first thought for the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
From deep, Brunson. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Jack went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brunson the pass to Achua. Anunoby left side. Jacks up a three. Brunson finds Anunoby. Here's McBride, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Suggs dishes to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Back to Caldwell Pope. This one for three. Drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Carter in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Tau. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And Towns drops them both. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
There's Wagner with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. It's rebounded by New York. So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams. And he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. And that one is good from Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
The Magic have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot. and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
The three-pointer is right on target. Hart's got 6 in the quarter.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Pass to Hart. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Pushing it up. Bridges against Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Anunoby. Over Suggs. Anunoby, no good. Orlando leading. Caldwell Pope pass to Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. Tipped away. Suggs with the ball. Bridges covering. Lets it go with a 3. And there's Suggs on the assist from Wagner. Suggs has got 12 in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
To end the run. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Suggs. Misses off the right iron.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Anunoby has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Towns in its center. Got that one up quick.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And Isaac throws it down.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Towns finds Achua. Back to Towns. Lets it go. Off target with the jump hook.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's McBride. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Anthony from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 6. Here's McBride. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Black. The Magic again can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Here's Payne. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Payne's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Magic leading by 3. Black kicks to Banchero. Launches it. A nice shot by Black.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Basket counts, and it's an 8-point Magic lead
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not. Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me, with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Anunoby, no good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And Isaac throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Black kicks to Isaac. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Tries a three, connects from three-point range. Isaac's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jalen Suggs.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Back to Suggs. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
For three, Caldwell-Pope. It's off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they